Alright guys, so what is up? Today we're going to be shooting the P30L once again. If I can find the magazine. Ah, there she is. But this time we have new modifications. So we do have the Grayguns trigger as well as the short reset trigger system as well. So, hold on, let me answer this text message. Alright, so let's go ahead and shoot the first. We're going to go with 10 rounds. 5, 6, 7. So we got 10 rounds in here. And now we're going to go ahead and shoot it. So, okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now, it feels a lot better. It feels a hell of a lot better. So we're shooting 115 Blazer, I believe, through it right now. But we're gonna go ahead and shoot 125. Alright, so something I gotta get used to is that reset is right there. And I keep going all the way out here. So let me get a few shots a little bit slower so that way I can get used to that trigger, because that reset is right there. I'm so used to the P30's long trigger, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. So here we are at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So we're gonna shoot at a different circle now. So I got the circle targets. So we're gonna go ahead and just slowly. Yeah, shots are still going all over the place and not slow enough. So what I'm gonna do is on this go around, I'll just go ahead and just let off super duper slow. I'm talking sniper slow. And yes, we are still at the 7-yard mark. And my shots are still all over the place. So I can't blame the trigger for that. It's only my skills. So that's why we're here to improve and train today. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Grouping got much better on that one. I'm sorry. People keep calling me and texting me, trying to figure all this out. So, alright, so I'm gonna aim for one of the center circles and see how good I actually do. And we're only gonna shoot 5 rounds this time. So we're gonna shoot at the bottom center. Alright, so I have one flyer. Grouping was much better. I want to say about 2-inch grouping. Yes, at 7 yards is still bad, but much better than before. Now that I'm still jerking that trigger, or like letting that trigger go too far, and that's what it is. So we're gonna shoot another 5 at that same circle, and just see if I have any improvements. Okay, so I had one serious drop, and that was because I jerked it, because I let it too far. But we're gonna shoot another 5 at that same circle one more time. Everything else is hidden. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So get a nice grip. Okay, everything's hitting the circle now. Everything is hitting that circle now, so we're getting good. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot 10 rounds. Now today we're only shooting 150 rounds, but we're shooting 124 grain Winchester, and not the best ammo by any means, but they do make good pistol caliber rounds, so that's something I have noticed. It's just the rifle rounds I've had bad experiences with. Dude, I want to replay that footage because you're going to see it. I think. Hoping. No, you're not. Okay, let me demonstrate how short that reset is. So, we're empty. Right there. That's the reset. And you just go back. And that wall is crisp too. Like, you know it's at the wall. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot another 10 and try not to shoot as fast. I'm just getting trigger happy like at this point. So I need to slow down breathing, I need to slow down the trigger, and I need to focus. But overall, this gun shoots significantly better than before. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Way better than before. Alright, so we're gonna shoot at a different circle, and we're gonna go ahead and shoot at the smaller center circle, and just get those groupings tight. I dropped one. I think that was a drop as well. I can't tell. Yeah, I have plenty of drops on that one. So I'm gonna try for that one circle once again. And see what I can get. Should do more. Man, this gun is good. It's a little snappy. And I plan on doing something about that. What? I don't know yet. But we're going to figure that out as time progresses. But overall, this gun is good. So the grouping is good. I'm starting to shift a little to the left, and I think that has to do with trigger. Yeah. So we'll see what I can do. I'm gonna aim for a different circle now. it's still me. It's still me. I'm having these issues. Oop. Keep that right there. But overall, this gun, the grouping is significantly better. I'm just shooting a little too low. I like it, so I gotta adapt to that. We're gonna shoot at a different circle now, and that one, we're gonna test the waters on something. So, all right, different circle. So that one, laterally, it's moving, but level-wise, it's staying the same. That first shot, I completely threw it. You saw me just absolutely destroy that, man. I fucking pulled that trigger all the way down. I didn't even creep up. I just went ahead and did it. So we're not gonna do that again. Now we're gonna aim for that circle again. Oh my gosh, we're getting good. It's actually hitting where I want it to. So I'm getting used to that trigger now. I had one drop. Other than that, everything else is good. Yep, we're aiming good now. Oh yeah, we're making money. We are making money. Should I do something about this, because you guys are seeing that and I don't want you to. I should be good now. I also have to count how many is 17. So, alright, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. So that is going to be in the magazine when I leave. The rest is right here. So we'll go ahead and fill up the magazine. If you guys don't know, I like to have the magazine loaded when I'm leaving. Now, magazine is loaded, but it's not inside of the gun, typically. And then I also have, yeah, that's it. Nothing else to explain. I just like to have a loaded mag when I'm leaving, and it's just in case, you know, I run out of point gun. So let's go ahead. Much better. So what I'm gonna do, I have a few more shots left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15 rounds left. I'm gonna just go ahead and get a new target. Yeah, you're gonna see these shots are all over the place. It's pretty pathetic, you know, for 7 yards. But we're actually getting tighter and tighter each time. So this is good. So let's go ahead and get this new target on. I'm not good at putting new targets on, apparently. If I'm not good at one thing, I'm not good at another. That's crazy. So we're going to shoot all 15 rounds, just to make sure that we have close to a full mag loaded and it runs. But yeah, so far I would say 10 out of 10. Would recommend the Grayguns trigger reset kit and the Grayguns flat face trigger for the P30L. And I would say SK2, or the S and the SK as well, if you can find one of those. The LEM is fantastic. It just throws you off because you have all that take up right before you hit the wall. So look, that's it. That's all that take up, you know, and it's a little confusing because muscle memory dictates as soon it gets a little bit and then you get to the wall and then you pull, right? But you have all of that now, so it's a little more confusing. All right, so we have another 15 in here. Let's go ahead and try to get these groupings in order. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. Ooh, I'm doing terribly. All right. 15 yards, or 15 yards. 7 yards. Dude, I do terribly. Like with this gun, I can't adapt to it just yet. I think I'm gonna need like a lot of continuous training. I'll show you exactly what I mean. Back this paper up a bit. So that's a fist, and it's definitely outside of that. That one, anticipation. The rest of these, I was aiming right around here, so it's still aiming laterally to the left, and a couple of them went down. Again, anticipation, but most of them are at least hitting around this area. So if I can get it to shift where I want it to, I think we'll be good. Fuck. And I hope I didn't drop all of my routes, because that would suck. But anyway, so yeah, that's just at 7 yards, which is pretty pathetic, like I said. But this is a new pump of gun, and I did make some modifications to it, so getting used to that is kind of a must, in which this is why training is important. If I'm going to carry something, if I'm going to use something, and you know, it doesn't matter what I use it for, training is pretty important. So with that being said, I would say get some training done, adapt to whatever gun you're using, although typically you can go ahead and universally use whatever training that you used on one gun to another. But in certain scenarios, such as this one, where I modified the trigger system as well as how it shoots, so it kind of shoots more like a striker fire pistol than double action, single action. You know, it can take some time for you to adapt to it. But in the meantime, just you know, when you can, train. And training's pretty important. Oh, I got 2 more rounds. Let me shoot those. Let me just shoot 2 rounds. So yeah, training is pretty important, you guys. Always make sure you train. So yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, especially since it's a gun that I'm definitely down to carry. It's something I'm gonna have to get used to. I'm gonna want to carry this soon. I'm gonna alternate between this, the VP9. The VP9's not hard to do because, you know, it's very similar manual of arms to the RXMs. But another gun is the P30, and I would like to carry that as well. So let me go ahead and clean up. But you guys go ahead and have a great day. God bless y'all, and hope to see you guys in the next video.